this like scrambled eggs and some pepper stir fry and some Jimmy Dean turkey sausage crumbles. So I don't know how many Weight Watcher points the turkey is, because I haven't started Weight Watchers yet. I'm just cutting back or changing my eating habits right now, and I will probably start that next week. So I know that this is probably 0 points because it's just all veggies. I'm not sure what the eggs are. I might can find it by Googling it, and then the Jimmy Dean, I might can find it too, turkey, by Googling it. Okay. So it's just some scrambled eggs with some turkey sausage and some of that stir fry from the Dollar Tree. It's like red pepper, green peppers, and onions. And I was going to add some fruit, but I think this is enough because we're about to leave to go to the gym. So this is like a late, I don't know, brunch, lunch, or something. So this is probably might be too much. All right. Okay guys, I'm going upstairs to do cardio. I had to put my sweater up. We had to come, it's about 3:30, almost 4. So my two oldest had to do PT here. And we were like 10 minutes late. So I'm about to get on the treadmill here. And he's on the treadmill. In my usual spot is taken. So, are you supposed to be doing that? That's what you're supposed to be doing? It don't look like. What she say? You came late. She didn't say nothing. Ooh, you get what? Get that what? Oh. Ooh, I'm out of breath. I'm going up the steps. Oh, 30 minutes on the treadmill. And listening to the Pandora. So before I really get into the walking, Jason just showed me that you can watch YouTube on it. I saw it go across, but we can't find it. So I'm going to search it now. I guess you can search on the web. They got Amazon up here and everything. But I can't watch movies and stuff. He plays Sudoku while he's on it. That's just crazy to me. But he likes those games where you can really think, words with friends and all that stuff. How you get in there? Oh. Is that where you get in there? There's a backspace. Oh. Oh, this is neat. What?
Can't do YouTube?
Nope. Evidently. I ain't got time for this. Okay, so we came in the studio class. I've never been in here before. Because I said I was going to take the class. I haven't. Because there's a ton of people out there today. A ton. I'd rather work on the machines. Because when Jason has these other workouts, they kick my butt. When we don't have the machines.
Take this bar, you're gonna ride it right down your thighs, right down your leg.
Mm-hmm.
Back up. You're gonna try to keep your chest straight, where your back as straight as possible. All right.
That's some heel stretch out my back. My back is like hurting.
Yes.
It's not hurting. It's like, yeah, it is.
It's not gonna really stretch it out. It's gonna get it to move. Try to increase that blood flow.
Okay, so how many I'm doing?
Start off with 10. You can do 10 without pain. Go to 15.
All right. What's the weight on this?
It's just should be about 12 pounds.
12 pounds. Okay.
Yep. That's perfect. You're gonna see how close you can get to 15.
I hate burpees. Well, actually, I've never done them. But I despise the day when I do. You done, Katrina? That means an hour up. Oh, yeah, it's 4:30.
It's 4:30.
Jason, what am I doing next?
So you're gonna do the same thing you just did with this bar.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna do it 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna pick up the 2 kettlebells.
What?
You're gonna walk to the door.
Walk to the door.
Walk back, sit them down, get 3 more.
What?
You're gonna do it. You're gonna try your best to get 5 steps.
And what am I supposed to do? As fast as I can?
Nope, not as fast as you can. Just try not to stop.
Oh my God. Oh my Jesus.
Do it on pace. Try not to stop.
Good grief. 5 times. I'm just lifting that once. The kettlebells.
No, you're gonna walk those every time.
I'm walking with the kettlebells?
You're gonna walk to the door, bring them back. So now you're gonna do 3.
Now when I do 3 with that bell, or the deadlifts, I'm going all the way up over my head? Or
Just for 3 guys.
oh my goodness.
Sit it down. You're gonna get the kettlebells again. Walk them back down. Come back.
Oh, my back already hurt. Okay.
But this is the last thing you got.
Okay. Oh, they have 15-minute classes?
No, you go in the class.
Bye-bye. You too. Oh, mine too.
Sit towards the back. So that way, whenever you get tired, just leave.
I just feel like a punk if I don't finish the class and leave after 15 minutes.
You get what you need to get out of the class.
Okay.
You
I need.
and sometimes, like, if you in the class and you're doing everything
Oh, yeah.
you're doing everything they're doing, and some stuff that you can't do when you get tired, just walk in place.
Yeah.
Walk in place. 15 minutes warm up in there.
15 minutes class. Okay, guys, so we just left the gym, and yeah, my oldest had PT at the same time, so we also had to improvise. Well, we didn't improvise. We still got a great workout in. We had to go into the studio room and work out because it was a lot of people. I guess everybody was off today because of Martin Luther King Day, and oh man, oh, it fell in that thing. And so it was a struggle for me today. I didn't eat well yesterday, and then I felt really tight, and like I needed to stretch. My back felt tight, and I was just tired. I was tired when I woke up this morning, and I probably should have taken my iron pills, but I didn't because I did not, I don't know, my tummy just felt funny all day yesterday. So it might have been because I didn't eat as good as I was, and then I tried to eat some junk. And what did I have? Some hot tamales. I think I had some chocolate cake, and my system was like, what in the world are you doing? So I didn't have my iron pills. So anyway, so it was a struggle today, and I was really tired. It wasn't as easy on the treadmill, and I only did 30 minutes. And then, what else? I hated that it was not that it was so many people, but the fact there was a lot of people. It was good they were working out too, but it was a lot of people on the weightlifting strength machines because we went into the studio room, and I knew that Jason was going to work me hard, or for me, in that studio room, because when he makes up the workout, it seemed like they're even harder. But the kettlebells, what I do, deadlifts, and then I had to walk. Well, I'll link it and you'll see what I had to do. So that's it. We're about to head home. I don't know what we're gonna have for dinner. Probably something simple like tuna fish. I'm not sure. I'm not feeling like cooking. And that's it, guys. Okay, guys, so some of you have asked if I'm gonna do any food prep videos, and probably not, because I have so many other videos to do. Organization, the party stuff, some homes, tons of home projects I want to do in my house, and I can't think what else. Of course, my hauls and my planning videos. So what I'm going to do, and usually when I come home from the grocery store, I'm like really tired from getting there, all the food and everything. So kudos to everybody else who preps their food. So what I did was, in other words, I cut all these oranges up. They were still sitting in the bag, and I kept telling my boys, they were like, I'm hungry, and they were good at one time eating fruit. My teenager is, but my 10-year-old used to love fruit. But lately he's like, oh, it's nothing in here. So what I did not want them to go bad. And if things are cut up like this or already prepped for me, it is so much easier for me to eat it. And I know when my husband sees this, he's gonna really kill it. So that's what I just did, because I did not want them to go to waste, because they were just sitting on the counter. And I just cut them up and put them in this bin from the Dollar Tree. So even though it's still tight, it should be fine, and they probably will kill this probably within a day or two. And then I can also give that to Saya. He just squeezes out the juice. So that's one meal prep. I probably just show snippets like here and there, but yeah. So okay, so it is 9:40, and I just finished prepping some celery, and I just put it in some containers. So, you know, we're just gonna share the celery, and we still have some from last week in there. And then I'm watching Melly May, where this is her 4th week post-op, and she shows her smash book. I guess it's like a her befores, and it's like a scrapbook, I guess. So I like her channel. And that's it. So I'm getting ready to change Josiah, and that's it for today. Hi guys, so today is Wednesday. What's today's date? January the 20th. And so for dinner, it's about 6:42. We're gonna have chicken tacos, and so this is just the boneless chicken, and I shredded it or cut it up. Usually I use these scissors, but next time I am going to try the recipe that she has, a beauty channel, but it's called Cooking with Queen, and I saw her chicken tacos she made last night. Oh my goodness. And they still look like it was healthy. It wasn't, you know, nothing fattening or anything. And then she made this Cantana bowl like Taco Bell, and a couple other things, the salmon. So I want to try. I had to go to bed, but I'm going to look at her channel again. And I love that she cooks with fresh herbs. I love that. And sometimes you just tend to always cook the same things all the time. And I know at Thanksgiving and Christmas, I love cooking with fresh herbs, but I tend to forget about that. And I want to grow my own herb garden But how my house is set up, I don't think I'll have that much sunlight on the inside to do that. So I'm going to try to work on that this year because I bought the little containers and everything. But anyway, we're going to have soft tacos. And the boys are going to have, I guess I'm going to have, this is just romaine lettuce because it's better to shred, do your own. Sometimes I will get lazy and I'll buy the bag because you just don't have time for that. And they are going to have the Mexican blend 4 cheese. And I'm going to have the Sargento ultra thin provolone 40 calories. And Queen used this in her video last night. And I was like, oh, I already got that. So I really want to. This is nothing compared to what she cooked. And I do have some peppers, onions, and green peppers frozen in there. But hers was like fresh. But I don't think I'm going to do that today because I'm getting ready to get on the treadmill. I am going to have the Mission 100% whole wheat tortillas, and the boys are going to have the soft. And the only reason why they're just going to have the regular flour one tortillas because these can be a little bit pricey. And maybe I'll pick them up for them next time. But yeah, and they eat a lot. So they may eat like 3 or 4 of these tacos. And then for the salsa, this is from Kroger. So we like hot salsa in here except my husband. And I picked this up from Walmart because I thought it tastes so good. I probably was hungry at the time. And I believe this is organic from Aldi, thick and chunky. So I'm going to tell them to start on this or this first because they will eat all of that. I don't have any low-fat sour cream. Only reason why is because I didn't feel like going to Aldi because it's cold. And it's supposed to snow tonight or tomorrow. So my husband said it was snowing at his job. So it's supposed to snow tonight. And I think Friday and Saturday. But I hope it doesn't because North Carolina just, in the South, everything just shuts down when it snows. And I just don't have time for that because I got some stuff to do Friday and Saturday. And then, so I'm getting ready to go on the treadmill. I probably will turn the camera around and do a little chat about some things and feed them first. Hi guys, so I just wanted to come on here right quick and I'm getting ready to get on the treadmill here and at home for like 30 to 45 minutes for today. I didn't work out yesterday and I'm trying to think why. There's no reason why. Oh, I just felt down in the dumps. I felt, usually I feel better after I work out. So I am definitely getting on the treadmill because I have some other things that I want to do around the house today. And I just feel so much better. I guess those endorphins just kick in and you just feel so much better about yourself. So I wanted also to say thank you guys for the encouragement. You all say that some of you were tell me that I'm inspiring you, but you are really inspiring me a ton. So my mom, she's like, make sure you tell them that they are. I was just talking about some things, and she's like, you make sure you say that. You say exactly how you feel, because with my other videos, I tend not to. You don't say everything that you may feel, and with this video, these type of videos are a little different, and I chose to not do a different channel, mainly because the title, I guess, of my channel is My Life Full of Hope, but I kind of want you to expect what may come on my channel, what may appear, what videos you may see. And so I don't expect someone that watched organization or Dollar Tree hauls or crafting hauls or DIY Michaels or DIY things or crafting or tablescapes or anything. I don't expect them, or grocery hauls, to necessarily be interested in these videos. So with that being said, I also wanted to say that I am doing this for myself. I'm just journaling it on YouTube or recording it so I can look back on it. I am not doing that if it's in the back of someone's head, and even if it is, I know he's like, well, Hope, who cares? For my husband, he is a personal trainer, yes, but he met me when I was plus size. So I was like an 18-20, and I am not ready to share my weight as of yet. I will. I am recording and also taking pictures of when I do get on the scale. And I can say that I am 5'1", so I'm a shorty. And I wear a size 26, 28. So if you can do the math, you know that that is a lot of weight on a small frame. So when I met him, I was at 18-20. And regardless of, he is very supportive. He does not tell me what to eat, what not to eat. He doesn't belittle me. If I don't want to go to the gym, he doesn't, he'll just ask me. And that's it. You know, that's the end of that. Sometimes I will say, well, can you make sure I do so-and-so and so-and-so and so. So he will remind me that I said that, but that's about it. But because he is a trainer, it is always in the forefront of our household. So it always comes up. He absolutely loves it. And yeah, so I just wanted to put that out there. So if anyone wanted to know. And yeah, because he actually, I think I put in my last vlog at the bottom, because I think I have a little thing about plus size girl in a fitness world. I haven't checked in a while on my blog. So I have lots of thoughts and ideas and things I want to write. And most of the time, the idea is gone from my head by the time I get down to write them. But that day I wrote that, and we had our business, and it is very difficult sometimes being a plus size woman. And I was selling memberships and talking to people about joining the gym, and you get looks, you get stares. And one thing I do love about my husband, he doesn't care what anybody thinks. So he never shows that he was embarrassed or anything. But anyway, I just want to say that I'm doing this for myself, not for my, of course, for my children, but for myself, not for a family member. And also this process, a lot of you have reached out to me and you have told me that you have went through it similar, the same process, gastric bypass or something similar. And I am going to reach out to you and ask you some questions and pick your brain. I have not had a chance to do that yet because I'm still spinning, and I'm going to go to my first initial appointment on the 25th, and I'm going to come back on here and tell you how I felt about it, what happened, what my thoughts. And so I'm going to reach out to you guys. I do have another major supporter, and that's my mom, because she went through the same process. When I went with her to her first appointment, and I remember reading the pamphlets and all of that, and I just felt like I didn't need to do or go this route. Years later, I feel differently. I will be 35 in less than a month. And I just feel differently. My doctor told me, the surgeon that actually, I had a C-section with Josiah, and he told me that if I didn't lose it in 6 months, that he would recommend me having gastric bypass. And it seems like doctors these days, they really push that on people a lot. But gastric bypass is definitely not the easy way out. So if you feel that way, you don't know the process, you haven't seen someone go through the process. When I saw my mom go through it, and you know, you hear me talk about my mom all the time, we are thick as thieves. It scared me to see her like that. It scared me because it was something different. It scared me because I didn't know if I could do it. You know, you go through a process to where you only have liquids, then pureed foods. You only go through liquids, and you have a certain diet even before your stomach is smaller and all of that. So I felt like, too, I could do it because my husband was a personal trainer. Even last year, over half of the year, I was on Weight Watchers, and I think I had my husband and I had a coach that called me every 2 weeks or every week and checked on me. I got to the point where I didn't even answer the phone. Weight Watchers was taking their money and I wasn't even doing it. So it's definitely a mindset. You have to be ready. And, you know, my husband couldn't lose it for me. My mom couldn't lose it for me. It's something, even having our own gym, you have to be ready to do this on your own. So I'm not expecting anyone that is watching this to be interested in these videos. They probably could care less, because you have to be ready. Because if you're not ready, you don't want to listen. I know. And then also anybody I chose to do this, and I may come on here with a separate video and have everything written down of all the reasons why I chose to do this. But I chose to do this as well. I'll be 35 soon. And I'm like, seems like yesterday, I remember I was 27, 26, 28. And I had a client, and I know this is so simple, but she was taking her multivitamins every single day. And even then, I wasn't doing that. And I kept telling myself, well, when I turn 30, I will. Which is crazy to even think that way, because you feel like, oh, you're young. You can eat burgers and fries and do what you want to do. But eventually it catches up with you. And I remember after being with my husband for a couple of years, and even though he's a personal trainer, he's a foodie. And we would, he's really good with his diet. But I remember we would go out to eat, or I would go out to eat, and we would go to Wendy's. And then I remember just one day, just looking down at my waistline, saying, where did this come from? You know, where did, I wanted to suppress it. I didn't even want to think about it. And that's so where I don't want to keep suppressing that feeling. And I'm going to get on here. I'm going to, like I said again, write everything down, and have my notes, and just tell exactly how, because everything's just jumbled all together now, what I'm thinking. But the other reason that I can think off the top of my head is I had to grow up fast. So I never got to he will be 17 at the end of July. And I just told myself when I turned 25, I would have this weight off of me. I gained 80 pounds when I had him. I lost it. I was down to a size 14, 16. I absolutely love, if I stayed at a 14, 16, I'll be happy. But as time went on, that didn't necessarily, I didn't stay in that range. I want more. I just want more for myself. And I actually want to live. And I see myself, I avoid the mirror. I see myself now and I look down. And when I was growing up, I was this shy girl, and I would look down when people was talking to me. But as I got older, I wouldn't do that as I grew out of that a little bit, or a lot. And I found myself not even looking around at my surroundings. I remember telling my hairdresser one time that I wanted to just be invisible. I don't even care for clothes, and I absolutely love clothes. And I'll go in detail about that, a little story, but but I just love clothes. And I would be actually sad the day that I won't be able to wear Lane Bryant clothes or Ashley Stewart's clothes or anything. But I just don't have any interest in those things. And I absolutely love those things: makeup, beauty, hair. I went to cosmetology school and I was just fascinated with hairstyles and wigs and weaves and haircuts and curls and everything, makeup, everything. And I could care less. And my mom told me, Hope, that's a sign. That's a sign. And I don't want to, when I go out, I want to be invisible to everyone. So I just put on anything and I just go. And I really started my channel so that I could have an outlet and show some things that I may create, that I love to do, or things I like to do. And I didn't necessarily start YouTube to necessarily show my face or to get to know anyone, to be honest, but just to have an outlet. And it has evolved to so many nice people and encouraging people and friends and YouTube sisters and everyone that I just never thought. And I avoided the camera for so long, and I still cringe even when I look back and edit this, because I don't recognize the person in the mirror or in the camera. So guys, I'm going to end this and I'll go on, get on this treadmill before I change my mind. And I'll see you in the next video. I'm sorry if it was scattered all over the place, but sometimes if you follow me long enough, you can tell that when I'm talking. But I don't know if it's a left-handed thing. I don't know. My mind is going a mile a minute, and I thought I already said it, and I did not even say it. So anyway, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much for watching, commenting, and supporting and encouraging. I see all of your emails, all of your messages, all of your comments and everything. So bye bye guys.